Good morning. Oh, wrong button. Should turn that off, shouldn't I? Before that's wrong as well. Hello, good morning. How you doing? It is the 19th of May. Hello. It is Sunday and it is beautiful outside. Beautiful weather. It's probably going to get very, very hot in the shed. I imagine, Steph, you're looking forward to it heating up as well.
Yes.
Yeah. It was yesterday. We got Steph, we got Mr. Marley, and we got John. Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Couple
Afternoon.
of people in chat. And so we'll say hello to them, and then we'll go around and see what everyone has been up to. Have you got a lock stat, John? Yep. And then we've got sit rep. We've got a double sit rep for you this time. So we weren't here last week, were we? So we've got a rollover to get through. And I think around 70 comments. So it's going to take some time. So it's good to do comments, and then we'll go around to see what everyone's up to. Model officers watching this morning, my lovelies. Hello,
Morning.
James. Hello.
Hey? Is he in the middle of a bed bath or something? He should be.
Well, possibly. And there's Dave Skelly saying morning, chumleys.
Skelly.
Hey, Jim. Jim's in. Good morning to you all.
Jim. Morning, Jim.
Jim from Chicago. Mr. Bearded Veteran says, morning, fellow reprobates.
Morning, Mikey.
Hello, mate. And Joseph McNess says, morning all. Hello, Joe. Oh, apologies to Joe. The Zoom was cancelled last night at the very last minute. So apologies for that. I lost power to the shed. So there was no Zoom chat. I know that Joe goes on a Saturday night. Apologies. Paul says, good morning, everyone. Apologies for being absent, but I'm able to take part now. Oh, great. Welcome back. Yeah. Hope you're good.
Did you miss one from Jim?
Yeah, I did. I skipped over there.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah. I skipped over the heresy.
They are. Hopefully, someone's going to be bringing them Telford this year.
Oh, are they now?
That's if it turns up.
I might bring the chocolate hobnob conversion set.
Is that resin or plastic?
No, it's chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh.
Yeah, so you got a hobnob, regular one, and then you get a square of chocolate like dairy milk, put it on top, and that's your conversion set for a chocolate hobnob.
Why don't you just buy chocolate hobnobs?
Well, you could, if you can get them,
Or if you get a dark chocolate hobnob, then a couple of white chocolate pieces and put them on and put them in the oven and just let it slowly melt. Then you get a stick and swirl it together. You get a dark chocolate hobnob.
Then you can get your airbrush and gently go over the top of it to give it those proper ripples.
Oh, look at this. Hobnob City.
And then you throw it in a bin and reach for the Tim Tams.
We would not do that.
Joseph says he noticed that it wasn't on yesterday. I bet you didn't, because you weren't on there. Rory says, morning, everyone. I'm neck deep in orcs today.
Oh, nice.
Oh, looking forward to seeing those. His orcs are brill. I love seeing those.
You see, I think he had a B-17 Toon model. The little leg plane B-17s. Yeah. He's going to turn that into an orc thing.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Jim says, I think you can get the hobnob conversion set at Hannon's.
Not if Malcolm's had a go and they're all out.
They're all out.
But you save 10% on if you do a back order, so yay.
Yeah. Anyway, Steph, what are you up to? What's going on? What's new?
So just messaging Andy McGlashan at
well done. Yep.
the Milton Keynes model group about some stuff for the weekend. So hopefully I'll hear back from him.
Cool.
Me, I've been working on the cauldron mainly this week. first off, I've been making turnbuckles, so I had to make a little jig. So I make lots of stuff like that for World War I aircraft. So that's my new little jig that I've made.
Mhm.
It's a bit of styrene, and that's a 3mm one. So that distance there is, I can't focus. There we go. That distance up to there is 3mm. Then you put your scalpel in there like that, and then you just rock it backwards and forwards, and it scores the brass or the aluminium. And then I get a bit of, get my pliers and hold that, and then just go nip, and it breaks off, and you end up with those.
Oh gosh! Wow.
Yeah, that's what I've been up to on those. So they're the ones that go at the end of the rigging lines. And then I've also got some double-ended turnbuckles, which I made exactly the same way, using a 5mm jig like that. And these are what the turnbuckles look like.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Brilliant.
So that's what they look like. The eyes.
Have it?
Let me show you. Here we go. Here's one. No, that's just gone back in. Let me get one out. Come on. I've got one on me. Oh, sorry. Riveting. This is. And there you go. There
Oh
you go.
yeah.
Oh.
They are so easy to make.
Yeah.
I very rarely use my Omnivisor, but I had to a couple of times. And this is what it looks like when it's in situ. So this is the quarter and tail support struts.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Looks nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a difference, doesn't it?
With using those, you can get these under a really nice bit of tension. So it sits square, and I'll probably put a dab of super glue on in between those two to make it look like one of those plates they put between them.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what that is looking like so far.
That's lovely.
And there is so much rigging on this thing. And it, where are we? There you go. That's.
Oh wow. Yeah. Blimey. How many do you reckon you've lost?
Probably about 5.
Oh, that's not too bad.
And that's
500.
just, that's just the eyes going ping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
there you go.
You have to sacrifice some to the carpet monster.
Oh, yes. I usually make an extra 20 because of the carpet monster.
Yeah, that's what you've been up to. You got any other modelly bits going on?
Yep. This is just for Mr. Marley and Mr. Altagot. Albatross. Good fish, albatross.
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 That's where that is. Got a little bit of a couple of seam lines I need sorting out, but apart from that, everything is going really smoothly.
Nice.
Lovely.
It's looking quite nice. I'm quite happy with this. So yeah, that's where I am with it. So yep, all the seam lines are done, cleaned up.
Yeah.
And that's nearly ready for priming and putting down all the struts, so you can see all the struts on the inside and everything. I'll put a mahogany on that, and then I'm doing the red and white striped one, so that's going to be fun. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Grey and white.
Are you
Marvelous.
still enjoying doing the bloody build?
Yes.
With Mikey?
Yes, that's it's going really well. The Voyager got some more done this week on that, but that's on hold at the moment. because Steve's got some family issues. So
Right.
that's on hold. So I'll be doing the Agora next Tuesday instead of the Steve show.
Right.
So that's where I am.
Ooh, very nice. Very, very
Okay.
nice. Joseph said they're so easy to lose, Steph.
Oh, yes.
And there's miles and miles of rigging on the cauldron.
Oh, tell me about it.
And Morning Maker Dave says, morning all. Hi, Dave.
Morning, Dave.
How you doing?
Oh, Dave.
Cool. Mal's joined us. Hi, Mal.
Morning, Mel.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
No, you're not.
Not yet. Thank you, Steph.
Oh, welcome.
Mr. Marley.
Hello.
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 What's going on?
We had our monthly the Hunter Scale Modelling Society meeting today, so that was good catching up with the boys because I didn't go last meeting. I couldn't make it. But what I've been working on is a couple of things. So changing camera. This is the Qatari 1/32 scale Spitfire Mark 1. Yeah. So it's going together very well indeed. I think it's probably a bit of shadow there. Let's try the other light. There we go. So that's all just held together. I mean, there's not much glue there. It's all just sitting there. But as you can see, it's a lovely bit of detail. I'm going to put this one aside for a while just because, well, apart from making the seatbelt, there's rigging that goes from all the points for the rudder and everything else, and they terminate on that bit there behind the flare launchers, flare tubes. But I haven't got the material. I've ordered it from Hannon, so I'll wait to receive that before I can carry on with that. But really enjoying it. It's a beautiful kit and well worth all the accolades. So that's happening.
Oh,
do
you show us the insides to the camera?
So is this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one you were talking about was delicious yesterday?
Probably delicious. Yeah. And of course, where they go in, that's the bottom half of the cockpit tub, and the top half is on the in there. Get the idea?
Yeah.
So once it all goes together, I mean, the fit on this is just absolutely gorgeous. Delicious. So you can see the seam there. There isn't one. It's beautiful. So loving that. With Mikey and Gary, have been doing the Whippet on the YouTubes, enjoying that. It's just had the just a coat of green brown or brown green, one of the two. Needed another couple of coats there. I've painted the bottom. Sorry, moving on. I've also been last night with our Friends of Models for Heroes group, the Saturday sessions, been working on the FX 72nd scale B17. That's at the stage where it's just about to button it up, really. So just bits of oil. What was it? The Tylung sort of green over the interior green there, just to give it a little bit of color difference. And the same with the wooden floors and everything else, a bit of streaks in there.
Right.
So the bombs are all good to go, and it fits together all very well indeed. So yeah, that'll be buttoned up in a couple of, well, probably next week. Oh no, it won't be because I'm not here. But I'm really enjoying that. So yay.
What are you doing next week?
I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going to visit, well, not visit Jim, but I'm going to Jim's land of opportunity and friendship and stuff.
Grass skirts.
Yeah, all that getting laid. It'll be good. So I pulled this out of the stash. This is as you see, the Flatner 282 Calibri mini art kit. Just because
awesome.
it's it's really it's nice, but it's very small and fiddly. So so all I've put together is that's the back half. And it's got this lovely sort of, as you could probably see in the light there, little texture detail for the, you can see the ribs and the canvas and all that sort of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And thrown together the cage, his seat goes in the middle there. So this is at the very front of it, of course, because there's no, too much glare. There we go. There's no cockpit per se. It just sort of sits out in the open, and but it all goes together very well. But as you could see, if it wasn't for extra thin and the extra sort of bite that it has, like the solvents, this would be very, very difficult to build back in the day with tube glue, I'd imagine. So that's progressing well. I think what happens next on that is just getting into the rotary engine. I think there's about 40 odd pieces on that. And then that all slides in just onto all those little bits. There's 3 little bits in the middle there that stick forward on like a trapeze, if you like. And all that weight has got to sit there. But what's weird about this is if that's pretty much the length of it, and the wheels are just where the canvas starts, looking at the diagram there's going to be a fair bit of tail weight, I think, because the tail itself is quite large. But there's nowhere to put, this is all hollow, but it's got the engine inside. So there's nowhere to actually put any nose weight. So I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see. We'll learn together. But that's a lovely little kit, just as a diversion, because the Qatari Spitfire pauses while I'm waiting for some rigging cable that you won't see, but I'll know it's there. The B-17 I'm only doing on Saturdays. The Whippet I can only do while we're doing the YouTubey thing online, so this is just something to play with in the background. And it's fun because I like challenges. And back to you in the studio.
Well, that happens, doesn't it? When you end up doing lots of group builds, you forget what you're doing for yourself sometimes.
Yeah. And the last thing is I still haven't done anything on the Matilda, the 48 scale Matilda. I've passed the use by date of the group build of that, but all it needs really is just a matte coat and then lots of dust and stuff like that. But I've not touched it. I've just because I haven't been at the bench that often. My fingernails are blue because I've been painting a 1-to-1 scale toilet in the house. Not in the way that Mikey would think I'd be spraying the toilet wall, but that's looking okay. But I can't show you because it's that way.
Sure. Well, I look forward to seeing the weathering on it.
Yeah. Mr. Arley.
Hello.
You don't have to wait for rigging line, don't you? Have you got a fishing shop near you?
Yes.
Go in there and ask for the thinnest fishing line they've got. I think it's a £5 breaking strain, or they even do a £2 breaking strain. And that's ideal. It's absolutely perfect stuff. It's what I use, and it's got that slight stretch to it as well. So, yeah, and when you super glue it, it doesn't shrink.
Oh, okay.
Unlike a lot of the stuff at the moment kicking around, when you put super glue on it, it shrinks.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And it's like, I hate that.
I might go to the shop tomorrow.
Okay. Good tip. I wonder if easy line's any good for catching carp.
Yeah.
It's Chris Parsons is in. Says good afternoon from a very hot Cyprus. Hello. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good evening.
Hello,
good night.
Mediterranean.
Bearded Veteran says, does the old OCD good to see the 3 beards in a row and the clean shavens are together in a separate row as well? Okay. So
I think I might lose this beard very, very quickly.
There you go. All the beards together. Keep the beard. Bearded Veteran says, I would be in the clean shaven gallery. I'm bald with an almost pure white goatee, am I? Very nice. Problems with my Matilda, Mr. Marley. I thought you would have waltzed through that.
Yeah. Bit of banjo. Cheese from Australia. Here, g'day. Vegemite mug.
Nice. Hope it's not got much Vegemite in it.
Not anymore.
No. Oh, that depends, says Bearded Veteran. How you define clean shaven, Jim? Because a goatee is still a form of beard, so you would fit in the skinhead row or the beard row.
It depends which way you are.
Yep. Right. Who we go next? Let's go, Mal. Mal, you seem to be itching for.
Yeah.
Itching to show us your bits.
Well, my Matilda still isn't finished. It's up there. It's no change from the last time I showed it. Need a base and stuff. The Corsair, which is up there behind me. I'm still not painted the exhaust for the Agora Zero, and I haven't painted the exhaust for that yet, which that would about finish it. And anything else has not been done because I've been getting on with the Agora Zero.
Ooh.
And I think the last 3 days I've just been cracking on with it, loving it. It's mildly frustrating in places because it tells you to put things in and take them out, one of which is the cockpit. Now I hadn't found the pilot, and I wanted to do a bit of weathering in the cockpit. So I looked forward in the instructions to find out that I was assuming there was a reason. Obviously, there's a reason for putting a cockpit in, maybe to plug the cables in and test them or whatever. But no, it comes out again. So I went, sod it. So I didn't bother putting it in. Cracked on, moved on from there. Now I won't get. Yes, I will. Just a sec.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
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 He'll be back.
He'll be back. Don't worry.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
So
Wow. It's huge.
got all this done, and
So
it's
is Zero.
great. But I still hadn't finished with the cockpit when I put this in, and because you're supposed to put the cockpit back in before this. But that's not a problem because all I'm going to do is just take out the carburetor, and then it'll fit in. The reason it won't go back in is because of the frame, the engine mounting frame. So that's all fine. There's a bit more to do. There's some linkages to fit. There's more testing to do. The thing that bothers me, and Steph probably put me mind at rest at this, the 3 servos are tested, and the first one you test, it tells you if it doesn't do what it's supposed to, i.e. center, and then when you press the next button, move the arm left and right. If it doesn't do that, add this extension lead to the lead and try again, and it worked perfectly. I'm brilliant. So, and the next one I tested, as it came to it, it wasn't working. Didn't mention this, but I tried it with this and it worked. I thought, okay, so that's 2 that don't work without this, and the third one it mentions this again because it didn't work. So, and it worked with this. I'm thinking, well, that's 3 servos that needed this to work, and they work perfectly with it. But there's only that one. It doesn't mention leaving it attached or taking it off, apart from on the second time. So I'm assuming that now they're plugged into the main circuit board, that they will work as they're supposed to. But if not, then I surely just need 2 more of these. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that right, Steph? Do they work in the board?
I haven't got that far yet, mate.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No,
well, I'll let you know.
Not sure. But there is something. We're talking about servos. You know, the one that goes to I believe it's the rudder.
To the where?
You know the one that goes to the rudder?
Yeah.
I've put a slither of plastic above that because it looks like it was going to jump out. So just to keep it
What, the
lower.
servo?
If you have a look at the rear end on the, oh, sorry,
That one.
oh, I can't.
Yeah,
Where you're looking now, there's an arm from the servo that comes to the rudder at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, I've put a bit of plastic above the metal arm just to keep it down because it looks like there's a possibility of it jumping out.
Yeah, I can see why. That plate there,
Yep.
you can't see it, but the arm would go over that, and that should be what stops it jumping out, but it clearly misses it.
Yeah, it does. So that's why I've put
Yeah.
an extra bit of styrene in there just to give it that little bit more security.
Yeah, good idea. But overall, I mean, the linkage to the ailerons actually it's quite clever. It supports the flaps.
Yep.
And there's bearings, and the ailerons work properly opposite each other. There's a little motor that drives a sled, a cogged sled, which operates the flaps. It's quite really nicely thought out. Whether it works or not, we'll see. I mean, guys have said that it's not working. I can understand how, because there's so much going on. But I have diligently made a point of doing what it's saying. But I am jumping around a bit because of the painting I want to do and the getting the pilot. It doesn't mention the pilot, well, not in the instructions. That I couldn't see it in the instructions, and I found him in the last box. But you can't put him in the seat and putting in the seat straps on like I'm doing now. I'm just fiddling. It's really awkward with him with the cockpit in position, especially with all the the outer panels on.
Yeah.
But apart, I mean, it's like any model. If you read through forwarding the instructions, you start to find out things that he doesn't tell you early on.
Yeah.
And some bizarre things. But yeah, interesting.
Brilliant. Are you going to go onto the Agora forum and ask them about those extra wires? See what people say.
Yes, I will. The reason I've neglected to go on our forum is because I had my photographic bench just covered in stuff from this, so I couldn't get anything on there to photograph, which is a good excuse, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I have jumped forward. So I can balance that there by building the bits for the lifting and the base and everything.
Yeah.
So but overall, it's very interesting. My problem at the moment is finding a scheme that I want to paint it in.
Yeah.
Zeros didn't have like magical tail emblems and stuff, which would be nice if they did.
Some of them had colourful tails, though, didn't they?
No, they had basically just had a tail number. Some had a band on the tail. Some had a band or two, depending on around the fuselage. But finding a scheme for an A6M5
gotcha.
more interesting is because it's a later model. There's no fanciful schemes for them.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's some legroom for doing the regular green color, but making it look super good, super detailed, weathered one in the exactly the right green and that kind of thing. Maybe that would be.
I'm thinking the green's pretty good, and I'm not sure, but the undersurface, and now this is the dilemma I've put myself into at the moment. The undersurface color looks quite good, but it was always giving me a few wobbles, and it's basically the plastic. So I'm thinking, and because the majority of the external panels are separate, they won't be difficult to paint.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about painting the undersurface grey, but then again, with it on the base, you ain't gonna really see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's my dilemma. I'll work through it. But it's the painting of the markings I want to get done.
Yeah.
So I may or may not paint the undersurface, but I will be painting the marking.
Will it be done for the big Telford formation display?
Yes, it will. It would.
Yes.
It will definitely be done for Telford.
Right, in some form.
What,
No,
next
it
year
will.
or the year after?
It'll be done. If it flies or not, well, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be done, painted, weathered, as it's going to be.
Yeah, it doesn't need to fly. It doesn't need.
No,
to fly.
it does need to fly.
Okay, in your head.
I mean, it is such a thing that, and I'm so grateful for being gifted it. I just want to try and make sure somehow it's going to work.
Okay, all right. You might have to be on hand to do repairs on the fly, perhaps.
Possibly.
Okay, good.
No, I've plugged everything in right, so it worked, won't it?
Yeah, it'll work, I'm sure.
But we'll see. I'll put myself on the spot there, won't I?
Yep.
Let's have a look. Where do we get to in the chat? Dave said there's only one thing worse than Vegemite, and that's Marmite. Both are forms of baby poo stuck in a jar. Says Dave. Jim says, you have a year-round tan. You just want to see it on camera because I have the camera brightness up. Oh, I have a year-round tan. Sorry, they're talking about the whiteness of their skin and the whiteness of their beards. Michael Nibbs says, morning. Permission to join parade? Yeah, line up with everyone else. Good to see you, Michael. Thank you for joining. Geez, says Jim. Jeez. The Zero looks like you are building the actual airplane.
Yeah. It's a bit big, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not far off.
A lot of space. Jim also says Japanese Army aircraft had some interesting and eye-catching unit logos on the vertical tail.
No, not Zeros.
Mm.
KI-44 and 84s did. But...
Well, the fives you're looking at, aren't you, as well?
Yeah.
Mick
you can find me one.
says...
I'll be interested.
Mick this morning. He also said, Mick said, I think it's wrong, but he didn't say what it was we were talking about at the time when that came in. Probably something to do with the Zero, maybe. Beards are allowed in the army now. No need for a shaving chit, says Frost. There we go. That's the chat caught up. John, what are you doing?
Oh, hey! What am I going up to? Not a lot overall. I did. So, what's supposed to be NATO green on this, which is a M151 Mutt. It's an A2. It didn't look right, so I did a bit of research. I went, that's why it's wrong. It's completely wrong. And I found a nice little web page that described all the MERDC camouflage schemes. Let me just share it. Where are we? Here somewhere. So this one, if you can put it up.
Hang on. Okay.
It not only gives you the layout of the colours, and there's lots more of this if you colour references and all sorts, because there's about 5 or 6 different schemes there. But it also gives you a colour call out. So I want the AV one, the layout. But I'm going to do. I'm going to hand paint it. So I converted the 7 1s to 7 0s. I'm just going to go and buy them. Now I can carry on painting it.
Cool.
But it's a set scheme. They were all painted the same. And the thing about this colour scheme is if it changed to, say, a green wintry type one, they would just paint out, say, the brown with white or something like that. And it slowly changes. Anyway, that's by the by. That's what I'm doing on that. I did pick these up to paint. These going on an armoured car. Then I realised I'd left my English uniform paint out in the shed because that's the same colour I need to paint the Valentine. So, okay, won't do that one. So I'm slowly cracking on with this. My Vespid Australian scent. Just about to do the rear jerry can that goes on the back of the turret. Jerry can, got loads of them, loads go on the back, and you get a set of tweezers, a frame for it to sit in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the frame. Then you get. If I put it. Oh, there it is. Don't know if you can see that very well. Those two.
Yeah.
There. They go on the side. Then you get a strap to go round it. So there. But they give you a template for the outer frame.
Yeah.
You can glue it. But if you glued it in situ, you would glue it to this. Unless you just there to bend it.
Yeah.
So you just bend it round. It's got a little knobbly bit on the top to match the holes. So I just need to glue that up and start putting bits and pieces on. But one of the things I did found, inadvertently, I think it was last night, I've got some colour coat paints just over there. And I looked at this one, which is slate. And for a reference photo I've got of the proper colour, the Australian one, that's almost a perfect match.
Wow.
And I've been looking for the right colour for ages. And I've got a 1/35 scale one to do as well. I just couldn't find this the right colour. But hopefully, once I open this up and start painting it, it might do.
That'll be the one. Yeah.
Yay!
That's lucky. Gosh.
Yes.
So many people have got any of those left?
Well, colour coats are still going. These are this is quite a new one. I got it for the counter scheme I was doing on for my Tilly.
Okay.
So this is always fun.
Colour coats were taken over by Sovereign models.
Yes. It was EWM, wasn't it? When? No.
Yeah. White inside models.
It's now Sovereign with colour coats. There you have a lot of stuff. So chances are I might be throwing this at it. A great way to not new compressor.
Oh, right.
Attached to a new compressor. Yay! Might be airbrushing done. Right,
cool. Anything else?
No, that's all I've got going at the moment. Yes, that's it. What's that on your bench, Malcolm?
I'll show you in a minute. Model officer says, damn, Naps caught me out again. So he was here at 22:11 before we came on, and then woke up 11:30. So it was a 50-minute nap that he had this morning. It's fine. You sleep. You can watch this back again later on. Bearded Veteran says, makes sense what Mick said if you read the chat in order, Malcolm. Yeah.
Oh. He's voted himself off the island.
What? Oh. Steph's not there, so we can't do anything.
We'll just sit here.
Oh, he's back.
Ah.
Right. So, I've got a new mouse. And on the side of the mouse is a little button. It's two buttons, right? And one of them, if you click it, takes you back on your browser. and it's very easy to accidentally click. So my apologies. I just went back on the browser and it went, oh, you didn't want to be on that lines anymore? Okay, off you go. Sorry about that. Misclick, but I'm back. I didn't rage quit. Yes, there we go. I'm back. Right, bulldozers. I've been working on this beast for the last, God, no, feels like ages now, but it's taking the time to do it, properly. Painting all the details up and things like that, and trying to find out which bits to paint the right colors and everything else. The instructions tell you to do it one way. The photographs that I have tell you to do it another way. For instance, this the air intake here. Some photographs have it as black. Some photos have it as red. Some have it as just as like a rusty mess. So, pick your color. I might do it in like a pie chart color or something like that. But yeah, all the lights are still working, thank God. And I've done all the weathering on it that I want to do. I think I haven't put the decals on, but they're only tiny little red things. I'm not too worried about doing that before the weathering. So the weathering's done. It's all weathered across the very bottom, where all the muck and grossness is. That's where it digs through. So that's where it gets scraped off. Happy with the blade on the front. And then I've done all the weathering down the back as well that I want to do as well. And the tracks have come out nicely. A little bit of a kink here and down there, but hey, it's all right. The interior I'm super happy with. I've shown you that before. I haven't changed anything since I last did it, but that looks all good. Unmasked the windows as well, so you can now see what's going on inside. But yeah, a couple of little things I need to do, like the wires from the back of the lights. These are fake wires. It's actually meant to be this sort of plastic number. That's supposed to be the wires coming out the back, but I didn't like those, so I recreated it from the reference photographs. Just a couple of wires stuck in the back and twisted round. That's it. I'll paint those up, but otherwise, yeah, decals, and then I'll start working on the base. So I want to have the ripper down, and what I want to do is have it so that the ripper is embedded into the frame here, but also it's ripped up the edge of this frame. Hang on, there you go. So the ripper would have gone through the actual frame of the wood here and ripped through the concrete, and that's what I want it to look like. So it's like kind of like there.
So it's bursting out the frame.
Well, yes, kind of. So it's actually ripped the frame.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. You don't usually see the ripper down. Usually when I see these things displayed, they've got like a bit pile of muck and everything because they've been using the blade. But I'd like to do it so it's been using the ripper instead. Yeah, make different. So there we go.
Fantastic.
That's me. And then I've got it all on a little battery thing, so I can turn it on and off when I need to.
Nice. It's looking really good. I'm liking
it. Thank you. Program the mouse button in settings. Yes, I will. Absolutely. It's a new mouse, so right there. It's right. Hardly any space for my thumb at all. Anyway, we'll work it out. If I disappear again, you'll know why.
Yeah.
Jim says bulldozer looks awesome. Malcolm, my compliment. Thank you very much, Jim. Right. So since I went back and came back again, I've lost all the setup I had for SitRep, which is annoying, but I have to do that again. You all right to do Lockstat, Mr. John?
If he's there.
He's there.
He's on mute.
Muted.
Yeah. He knows he's on mute.
I do now. What's going on here? Oh God, no!
Don't worry. You get yourself set up. We'll do a sprue of
Right,
false.
no,
Has anyone got one
I'm
at all?
Yes.
Ooh, righty-o.
second.
Right. Just washing my brush.
Cue the music.
Oh, lockstat music or the other one?
Lockstar.
Okay. All right. Hold fire, Mr. Marley.
Mm-hmm.
Lockstar. Yay! Here we go. Hopefully this should work. So where the stands are going to be from today for the coming weeks and into next month. This will be the first one happening now. Up at the Newark Showground, where Nick and the lads from the Derby Monster Heroes face-to-face group, the Brighton War Game Show. That's a good number of pictures up in the model of the M4H Modeller's Mess for the setup. Then next Saturday, over at Milton Keynes is Modelcraft 2024, me, Steph, and I believe the big man himself is going to be there.
And Lisa.
I have Lisa.
We've got a full crew.
Oh, that should be fun. Me and Malcolm can go for lots of wanders around where you two can sit and natter and argue.
Yeah, about right.
Swiftly followed on the weekend of the 25th, 26th at Abergavenny. And Blackwood was there at the Steam Rally. Guessing he's got something set up, and hopefully a whole day of people being interested in what they're doing around that part of the world in Monmouthshire, in that there Wales. And on Saturday the 1st of June, I think it was into next month, over at Salisbury, is the Salisbury Model Show with MLA and Mike Houlihan.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
And the other Malcolm, again around this time around, it's sunny, so they let him out.
Yeah.
Go away in the dark. And the following weekend, a whole weekend of the Southwark World War II Festival, Southwark, New Hampshire. Malcolm, Keith, Harriet, and Nick will have they've got a view in the barn, I believe, isn't it?
Yes, the barn, which is you can't quite see it on the photograph there, but it's on the left-hand side of that. It's on the end of the village.
Yeah. Whole weekend of parades and visits and things happening, and people dressed up in World War II costumes and paraphernalia, and it's the whole village.
Yes, the whole entire village gets involved, and loads of people dress up, and they put their little bits of tape on the windows, and they have bunting up and all sorts. It's great fun.
Yeah. And then on the same Saturday, up in Derby. Oh, sorry, my mistake. This is another one. Over in Norwich, completely different part of the country. The Norwich face-to-face group. I've got a set up.
Yeah.
The D-Day community event, just by where they normally have their face-to-face session.
That's right. It is.
That's on that Saturday.
Yeah.
This is the one. Then a long weekend, a Friday to the Sunday, up in that there Derbyshire, which is not Norfolk. The M4H group from Derby have got a set up there as well. Nick, Stephen, and Terry. And at the moment, I believe that is it. There is plenty more to be put on, but it would just go on and 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 on, and you're lost what we're doing this coming few weeks.
There's lots going on, isn't it? It's summertime.
Yes.
Sometimes time for going out. Okay. So yes, we'll be out and about. Can't wait. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Right, Mr. Marley, you set? Ready to go?
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much for that, John.
It's a pleasure.
Right, let's run some credits. No, credits? What do they call it? Idents? I don't know. Just press the right button. Titles. There you go. Yeah.
Yay.
Ooh.
Ooh. I had the lights on before, but it just washes out the image, so I don't know. Is that better or worse? Let's find out.
Turn off. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, we can kind of make it out through the noise.
Okay.
So, what is it? What is it? Have a guess in chat, please. We want to know the scale. We want to know who is it? Who is it? As in what the manufacturer is, and what is it? What model is it? I assume it's a model. Usually is.
Sure is.
That'll throw you, wouldn't it? It's a jigsaw or something. Yeah. So, anyone recognise what that might be? Looks greyish. 135th FA18 from the Italiaries is Chris.
None. Right, Chris.
0. Is it a 172nd Vulcan Airfix?
2 out of 3.
Ooh,
An excellent start.
that is a good start. Yeah. 35th MiG Hobby Boss.
None correct there, Mick.
Okay. None. Right, 2 correct on the Vulcan 172nd Airfix. Okay. Mal, have a go?
Sorry?
Do you want to have a go?
Yes, but I've been trying to set up and get rid of the 0 bit, so I've not been looking. Give us a minute.
All right. Steph, any ideas?
172nd Victor from Airfix.
Oh. Very good.
That would have been my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, dear. Yes, very good.
Right, gents. I have to scoot.
Right.
Okay, mate. Always.
Out. So you all take care. Bye, all.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Cheers, Steph.
Very good.
Yeah, that's, Steph got that just as Chris Parsons popped up. 172nd Airfix Victor. Very nice.
Big box, that one. Big box.
Big box, big box. Anyone got any others?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Oh, there you go. This is an easy one.
Yes.
Oh, good. Well,
On a theme as well.
Beard Veteran had also guessed 172nd Valiant as Airfix. Well, it was going to be one of them, wasn't it?
One of them.
Right. All right, then, Mel. What scale is it? Who makes it? And what is it? Oh, bloody hell! You don't have to pick the bits. Do you pick a section that makes it look like that's completely innocuous, or do you try to pick a part that looks obvious? How do you?
Well, that is obvious.
Okay.
That's probably the most obvious part of the whole thing.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're going to be here a while. Bearded Veterans, can we have a zoom in from Mal? I don't know if your camera moves, does it? Yeah, I'll just move the thing, yeah. Help. Gosh. A lot of things. Well, that's a wing-shaped thing at the top, isn't it? And there's some rivets. Is it? Is it? I assume it is.
Oh, part of it. I'll open it up a little bit.
178 Spitfire, says Mick. 72nd or 76th? No.
178. By who?
I don't know. Then said. Jim said a 35th scale Tamiya King Tiger.
One right.
Oh,
See, I told you it was easy.
okay. All
Move
right.
it out a bit.
It's like catchphrase, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's that just gives it away.
Oh yeah.
Clearly.
John?
John?
Oh no.
What?
Sorry. Any ideas, John?
He won't have a clue. Let me open it up a bit.
Tamiya 132nd. Oh,
Oh,
that's not what I thought it was.
No, it's not, is it?
No. Japanese float plane.
Say again.
Tamiya 132nd. Someone else. Japanese float plane.
1 and a bit.
I think you tickled something there.
I think it's fairly obvious.
You would, because you've seen it.
Yeah, it's easy.
48 scale Tamiya F14, says Jim.
Ollie's pointing at the obvious bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's obvious.
There's that sort of gives it away of what type, and that would give it away exactly what it is. So what was the last one? 48th
48th scale
F14.
Tamiya and F14. Yeah.
2 right.
Oh, very good. And Tamiya Pete float plane.
Ooh, I'll give you Pete float. That's hang on.
Check the front box.
We'll come back. Jim might be right because I'm not sure if it is a Pete, but I'll give him. If I give him 2.5, and he's possibly 100%. So if you know what Pete is, and you can give me more of a real designation, then we'll go for it. Even close. Give me the. Well, we've worked out it's Japanese.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, and if you can give me the manufacturer of the actual aircraft, I'll give you that.
Right. Okay. Is it a 148 Tamiya Sign? Too early to spell.
2 right. Gotcha. I've got that as well.
Got you. 2 right. Okay. Is it a Dave?
I don't know. It's not Dave. I'm sure it's not Dave.
Dave. Can I have a P, please, Bob? Says James.
There you go. That's...
Oh, there's a cheeky Japanese dot up there.
Japanese float plane.
I was right. Japanese float plane.
Yeah, but you didn't give me what it is.
I know I didn't. I wouldn't know.
We don't get. Hang on, I'll get this right in a minute. This frigging thing. Ish.
I think the model officer might be in trouble. He might actually be asking for a bedpan.
Yeah.
From his nurse, Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a Kate? Says model officer.
Oh, the nurse. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it is Kate. Yeah.
I don't know.
48 scale Tamiya Nakajima, Pete, says Jim.
Not quite.
Really close.
2.5 and nearly 3/4. Just that I don't know whether it is a P, but it's definitely not Nakajima. Let's put it that way.
Okay. So okay. Is it a Kawanzi Kyofo 148 Tamiya?
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Kawanishi.
Who's it by?
Kyofu. Kawanishi Kyofu.
Oh, they certainly are some words.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, got that straight away.
Yeah, told you it was easy, didn't I?
It was easy.
Yeah.
And look at the price on that.
Oh, wow.
And look where it's from.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Virtual reality? Why does it say that? £8.78. Gosh. Lovely. Oh, there it is.
And that's why it's not finished, because it's crap. Well, no, the model's all right, but my weathering's just rubbish.
Hey, you could fix that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do need repainting, but
Painting all the bits you missed, it'll be fine. Perfectly
I
green.
even got a shark and everything for the diorama I was going to build. But
Blowtorch would do nicely.
yeah,
Tokyo Pete said model officer. Well, there we go. We got there in the end.
yeah.
Got there in the end.
I think. Yeah, Japanese float plane, possibly Pete.
Yeah, I think John got it like 45 minutes ago.
Well, yeah. Well, if we're going to go down that route.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you very much, Mr. Marley.
Really?
It's always entertaining. Mr. Marley.
See how
Ooh,
this goes.
okay.
What is it? Who makes it? So, yeah, scale, manufacturer, and subject matter, please. In no particular order, but, you know.
Box art not being very dramatic, clearly.
Edward 172nd, Epic.
Sorry. What? Say that again, please, John.
Edward 172nd, Epic.
Ooh. One.
Definitely not a
three.
Pete.
Not a Pete.
Might be Pete.
Not a Pete repeat.
One right. Who's
One
that?
right.
Is it 172nd Italieri SM79?
None correct. Good guess.
Was it a 148 Newport Mirage Hobby?
One correct.
Mirage Hobby, is that must be a right, gotcha. Is it an Edward Sopwith Camel in 148 scale?
It is yep, you're 2 out of 3.
Oh, nice.
Chris is good at this.
Nice. Yes. Edwards do that. Do they do those kind of the front of the box kits being the paint call out rather than a pretty picture of it flying about?
No.
No. Okay.
But yes.
Is it an Edward 48th SE5?
Oof. You know what?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Hispano Suiza.
Hispano Suiza. So yeah, there's 2 versions of this. The engine is different. It's either a Wolseley or a Hispano Suiza engine. This is the one with a hissy fit. But there, well done, Jim.
Very nice.
Yeah, like that.
That's cool.
Bit ugly, but
Yeah, very good. Yeah, but I don't like the box art.
no, they don't do it like that anymore. They've sort of lifted their game, I think. But yeah, focus. There we are. Yeah, and this is yeah, it should be interesting. I think there's not much to it. Oy!
No.
But that weird scheme. There we go. So it's an Aussie.
Yeah.
So it's actually it's probably the first time that Ozcam is used on anything at all, and he just painted it by hand, I think.
Right.
But yeah,
Right.
there you
go. Wow. All right. Look forward to seeing that.
So do I.
Thank you very much, Mr. Marley. And Mal, got the last one. Oh, John, sorry. John's getting very upset over here. Hang on, Mal. Hang on. Right.
Old school.
Right. What we'll do, because we've got a massive sit rep to get through.
Yes.
Right.
I'll bet you don't have to come to mine. It's all right.
Okay. As you boys well know, we'll do John as the last one. All right.
He's good.
And we'll save that one mail till next week.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fantastic. Right.
Can't have John being upset.
No, he was visibly upset. 148 sub with Camel from Academy said Beard Veteran and Mick said the weekend edition kits don't get much in them. Oh, that's right.
Why,
yeah.
That's why I've got all the big Ed set for it, because I can't help myself.
Right, here we go. Last one then. What scale is it? Who makes it? What is it? John's face is in the background. We need an ear scale. Okay.
Both sides.
Yep. Get that man a pen.
I've got one.
Is it, says Jim, is it a 135 scale trumpeter fuel truck?
Oh, I am going to give you half a mark.
Half. Okay.
Half.
All right. Reasonable start. Nice. Chris says 135th Tamiya Bedford.
Again, just half a mark.
Half. Okay. Is it the same half? I assume it's the same half mark.
Possibly.
Tamiya 148 German refueler thingy.
I'm going to get. In fact, I'm going to give you 2 marks for it. Two
full marks.
2 full.
No halves.
No, not this time. No, he's got more detail in the thingy.
All right. Okie dokie. Mr. Marley?
I have no clue. Let's go 135th scale RAF refueler by Dragon.
None.
Oh.
Because
Mal?
you get more detail.
Mal?
I would have guessed more or less what Mr. Marley guessed, some sort of refueler, but don't know.
Tricky dicky. Right, chuck your answers, chuck your guesses in. There's no loss of points, only gains. So you're not going to lose anything by guessing. The way John is though, it's you usually can get them just by looking at his face. So, let me give you an example. Here's my guess. Is it a 135th? See? Do you see? 135th Tamiya 135th Tamiya. God, they're now stuck. Truck.
No.
Yeah. None right. Is it none right?
I thought you were going to give you half a mark. No.
Oh gosh, it doesn't work then. 124th Italieri Opel fuel truck.
I'm going to give you 2 for that, Jim.
Nice. Okay. I'm guessing it's the return of the legendary 1-to-1 smug git holding a sprue from Mother Mayfield. Yes. 3 points.
I just hold it up. Not my fault. I'm trying my best to hide the smugness.
And failing miserably.
Yeah. We see the smug. Could you put it closer though to the screen? It's interesting to see that part that's on the bottom right. Yeah. Ah, you know what? Okay. 135th Opel fuel truck by Italieri. It's Chris. Is it a 132nd Italieri Opel fuel truck?
Who right?
All right, I'm going to have a go. Okay. Is it 135th Italieri fire truck?
1 right.
Oh. Totally confused now.
Why?
because I haven't been concentrating. I've just been reading stuff out, and I haven't been taking note of which one's right. That's tricky dicky. So, do we think it's a Talieri? Do we think it's Tamiya? I think it's 124th or 135th. What do you think, Mal?
Some sort of refueler, but I've not been paying attention, to be honest. 135th Italeri Opel refuel. Close, wasn't it?
Yeah, too right.
Well,
Oh dear. I forgot even where I am in the comments.
To Jim.
Sorry?
Jim, below the one below Jim's 132nd. That's the one.
148th. Italieri Opel fuel truck.
I thought that's what I said.
You didn't say one. You said 135th.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You're not paying attention.
Oh.
So yeah, loads of guesses. But which one was it again? Was it 135th?
Yeah. No.
48. A 48
John's
scale
confused.
one. Was it that one?
Was it
No.
Was it an Opel?
I don't care. It was German.
Well done, Jim. Well done. Jim saw through the fog. Got it. Very nice. The great fuel truck controversy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, John, for doing that.
Or not.
Pleasure.
Right. Okay. Sit rep. What is it? Who makes it? What have you done? And what are you going to do? Also, what scale is it? There's a post up on the Modernist Mess. Goes up every week on a Wednesday, I think, or a Thursday. And you can put pictures of what you were up to, and then we'll show it on this nice public stream, so you can show it to the world. Yeah. And the world is watching. Believe me. Right. So it was a rollover. So this is 2 weeks ago. Okay. This is back from the 9th of May. Still, this one was. Because we weren't here last Sunday. Apologies. There'll be 2. So, starting off with Mr. Gary Morris. FX 162nd ME410. This is a nice kit. Still needs work on the canopy. And the guns need fitting. Then just some light weathering. Oh, he's doing a good job on the little, on the spinners there. Great work. Good job, mate. And there's a picture from the side on his nice little jig that he's got. And from the rear, there we go. Yeah, needs a good amount of weathering. But look how thin that fuselage is.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
There we go. Dave Skilly. Yeah, Dave Skilly says this is his 75mm Eddie in Trooper Guise. Nearly finished. The figure needs painting. Needs mounting on the base and the title plaque to paint. That's cool. Nice weathering on the flag as well. It's nice to paint something with a bit of colour to it. Eh? Brilliant. Thank you, Dave. Mr. Rob Tonks, Rubicon, German truck, 156. Believe it or not, work in progress. Hey.
See, he said German truck, no scandal there.
No, scandalous.
It probably is a scandalous.
Well done, Rob. If you're watching, Rob, how are you getting on with your helicopter? Is it Rubicon by any chance? Yes, of course it is. Rubicon Tonks. Edwards, there's a bit more done on the Zero. He's got his left wing on there. Good. Plugging away. Get it? Here we go. Look at this. Check this out. This is my kit I gave Rob to build. This is the 148 FX Seeking in progress. Brilliant. Not finished yet. That was a week ago though. This is Rubicon Tonks' 156 Tiger Late.
Nice.
Super neat, isn't it? Jim says, I graciously concede my fuel truck victory to Mal.
Thank you.
And more pictures. Yeah, Rob Tonks does a very neat job. Very precise. Very precise. Nice tight airbrushing work. Good, mate. Like it. Well done. Some dude called John. So this is the Hornet next to a Hornet, right?
It is, yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's probably out of order because
You got. Oh yeah. Here we go. Kinetic 148 FA18 Hornet. Finished. It's been rather enjoyable build, this one. Lots of extras thrown at it to match the current load of the actual Warimi Hornet.
Warami. Yes.
Warimi.
Yes. You can see my handprint just behind the aircraft there. It needs a bit of a dust.
Oh yeah, it is. All right. Have you got the representation of the handprint on here now?
I do now. No, okay. I don't. No, I can't substantiate that claim. I've actually got it here. I picked it up today from the cabinet where that green T-shirt is at the back. It's a cabinet it belongs in. I picked it up today to take it to the model club meeting.
Okay.
So I've got it back here again. That engine on the other side is an F111. Same engine as the Tomcat. Slightly different.
Quite cool having it actually on the plane there. That is.
Yeah. That was fun. Because I could.
So are you going to get now a 350 scale Hornet to put on the back
and
of
put on that one?
Yeah.
You know, now that you said it, I bloody well will.
I think it's going to be more than that. Probably someone work it out, but 450 scale perhaps.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Yeah, if you can get them. Sure. But yeah, it looks lovely, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple of shots because,
Yeah.
Because I can.
It's cool. I do like that when people take photographs of the actual airplane next to the plane. It's cool. Like proof that I've got the colour right.
Yeah.
Excellent. You were worried about the blue, weren't you, on the tail?
Oh, yeah, still am. It's wrong. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, John.
But, the decals are printed in the wrong register. But, whatever. Right. Moving on.
Mr. Matthew Wag says, working on two. That's 2 Henlong 1/16th scale RC Shermans converted to a Firefly and Mark III versions. Wow. Wow. 1/16th scale RC versions. Lovely. Yeah. Well, hopefully, once they're up and running, you'll have a little video of them driving about, scaring the little cats. Joseph says, just started his HMS Type 23 frigate, Westminster F237. The scale is 1/350 by Tropter. Once I've built it, it will be going up on one of the other shelves that I've put up. I'll keep you posted on the progress. Yeah, Joseph has, I think, bolt out B&Q for all the floating shelves.
Right.
That's great. Yeah. I saw him the other day, and he's got even more progress done these days. He's motoring through it. Well done, Joe. Mr. Nick Lindsay says, also some cosplay props for a friend. For anyone who has watched Arcane on Netflix, will know Jinx. So I've done her pistol and chomper grenade. Very nice. Very nice. Something different for sure. And this is his 156 Stug from Rubicon. This is Stug 3 in Ambush scheme. I love these kits. Such great fun and easy builds. We are massive fans of Rubicon here. Make no mistake, they are a brilliant little company. Make some brilliant kits. Oh, nice. It's lovely. I like the weathering down there and the washes. Very good. Joe says there is a wee bit more progress. Yes. There is. There's a shot from the top. It's stuck. Yeah, I like the way he's done the panels. Panels works nice.
Yeah.
You know, the lighter. I don't know if he's pre-shaded it maybe or he's post-shaded it, but it looks great. This will be a rollover. No show this Sunday. My apologies for that. Also, hang on. Let's have a look. Nick has put this one up. Just arrived a shiny new box, plastic AFV Club M4 9A2C for a fire truck water tanker conversion. It's going to convert this one into that one, I guess. Right. Very nice. There you go. That was that one. Let me take that down. Let me switch over and represent the screen, which I can do like this. There we go. This is the modern sit rep. 49 comments on this one. Gordon Mitchell.
Before you start, Malcolm.
Over. Yeah.
Yeah, change it. Yeah, if you could too.
Top comments. What did I do it?
No,
most recent. All
comments.
Thank you. Yeah. Here we go then. Dave Skelly. Back again. He's completed his Michael Contraro's collectibles figure of Eddie as his Iron Maiden's trooper. He started this Jules Verne submarine from the Eddard Brassin and wood effect from the main body of the sub. Next is an NMM brass for the main parts. Natural metal something, isn't it? NMM. But that looks grand. Really nice. Like that, Dave. I like that a lot. The ground with little hands sticking out. Lovely. There we go. Here's the sub. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's Eddard Brassin only. There it is. Oh, 100,000 points for the pen. What a star. Always put the pen in there. Well done. So we can see how big it is. It's tiny, clearly. It's a copper effect applied using the metal and alchemy copper set from scale 75. Oh, wow. Okay. Never seen that before. Brilliant. Thank you, Dave, for sharing that. Love it. Julian is, as part of the Friends of Models for Heroes Vietnam group build, I have 2 old kits from the Snail's Den. A Revel Monogram 148 F105D Thunder Chief, painted with Hataka blue line paint. For some reason, the mid-green came out gloss, which can be sorted. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Thunder Chief. Very nice. Used all over Vietnam, aren't they? There you go. Putting 2 halves on. Bit of cockpit detail. Stuff. Got it all together. 105D. Is he painting it up? Not quite yet. Oh, there we are. Yeah, it's got its colours on there. Yeah, interesting intakes, aren't they?
They are.
And And from the other side. There we go. Wheels down, looks like. Yeah. Very good. Well done, Julian. Look forward to that going up as part of the build. Excellent. Excellent. Look at snail attack. Look at that.
Yeah.
Snails like a box art. We knew. The second build for the Friends and Models for Heroes Vietnam build is the FX 148 Martin B57 Canberra. Like it's going to be in the same colours as the Thunder Chief. Isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, look forward to seeing that then. Clive's been working on trees. If you've been following along, he's doing this tunnel build, isn't he? He made the tunnel with every single brick. But it has taken him a while. Yeah, 1/35th scale. Trees. Thanks, Clive. Thanks for that. Phil, Mr. Ingermell, says a restoration project of an old Games Workshop Land Raider from when I was a kid. Wow. Freshly upgraded with a new Forge World Mark IIB conversion kit and Razorback turret. This is the 28mm heroic set. Still to do the tracks, pin washing, and weathering. Wow, crikey, 1/35th scale. No, we wouldn't 1/35th, would it? Sorry. Be a 1/56th scale or thereabouts Land Raider. Must be huge. Lovely, lovely. Forward to seeing that done, mate. Chris is up. This is this week I've been working on the Hobby Boss 1/35th German Panzerkampfwagen. I'll never say that. 38T, and I'm not even going to attempt that. And in the livery of the 25 Panzer Regiment, 7 Panzer Division, Russia, 1942. If anyone has built a Hobby Boss track vehicle, please tell me the tracks were better than these to put together. I still have all the tools and support equipment, but I'm very happy with how it's come out so far. More pictures below. Chris, that's nice. A bold dust weathering on there.
Probably cocaine.
You think so?
Don't know. Answer in the comment, Chris, or you better not.
yeah. You do in your own time. It's up to you. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're quite small, aren't they, as a vehicle?
Yeah, or the one man or two man. A 2-man, I guess. 2-man vehicle. Oh, lovely. We're going to town on the weathering there, certainly. Brilliant. Do like a bit of bold weathering, you know? Not afraid to really get in there, get it covered. Yeah, I like it. Like it a lot, Chris. Good job. Mick Nibs, 3 Spartan hoplites in 75mm. And the spear and the spears are brass tubes. So had to fit them before attaching the head and heel spikes. This required a Dremel with a cutting disc, a mini drill, and a paperclip cut in 6 sections. Wow. A lot of work to do just to get them into a point where you can start to paint them up. Very good. No further photographs, but maybe we will see them as the coming weeks come along. Mr. A.D. Embley says he's been working on this 1/700 scale container ship from Ravel. All of the hull and superstructure has been done, and now all the containers to do on the fun of building the diorama to look like Southampton docks. Reflect his new employment. He said he's been seeing these things coming in and out all the time. Now he's building one. Hey, he's got a bit of weathering going on there. It's a bit of resting.
That's good. Very good.
More pictures. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And the brass railings. Not only did this contain, because he hadn't put any on there yet, but I know that they're as high as the windows up here. the containers.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of container, isn't it? Brilliant. That's the front. Well, I look forward to seeing that in the dock. Oh, well, there you go. There's his reference photograph he took himself. Awesome. I wonder if he's going to do it like that with like some missing. You know? M4H probably got 3 containers. We've got three shipping containers, so you could do our 3 on there if you wanted to. Lovely. Well done, mate. Tom Hallam, Trumpeter 135th Challenger 2. My first modern armor vehicle completed. Not overly weathered, but very happy with how it turned out. Haha. Yeah, I bet you are. That's lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, really good colours on there, mate. Very good. A stretched sprue, perhaps, for the aerials. Antennas. Yeah, very good. Done a good job. There he is. He's done a little bit more. Who's Type 23.
Wow.
Work on the 1350, HMS Type 23 frigate by Trumpeter. All the little bits of photo etch, all the little bits of superstructure all across there. You got any more closer pictures? Yeah, still got a bit of work involved. Most parts are not glued yet, and still a lot of painting to do as boarding of the different areas for painting, and still the decals on the helicopter to build. And then once finished, it'll be going up on the shelf with the rest. Yeah, some of these little bits, little tiny bits, are just infinitesimally small. Pretty much what Steph was showing us at the top of the show. These little tiny things. Brilliant. Thank you, mate. This is Mick. Mick is doing his 156 Rubicon using 3D prints. This week I have concentrated on finishing the Huey build, just waiting for the blades to dry. The sea has been dry brushed to get the foam effect of rolling waves. Next finish with dry brushing and add another surfer. The Huey will be on its own stand so that it can be placed in different places. Hopefully this, when complete, will be entered into the competition at Milton Keynes. Aha.
Very good.
Very good. There he is. Oh, lovely. Lovely colouring. I like the dark exhaust staining around the exhaust. Is where exhaust staining should go. That's my little tip.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, that's cool. Got any pictures of the surfing area? Yes, it does. Okay. He had some trouble with his glass. He had to get a replacement because he's lost it or smashed it. Which very good. Charlie don't surf. Apocalypse Now.
Oh.
Yeah, all that sea has been dry brushed in. There he is. A little surfboard. That's good fun. Does he have a picture of them all together? It's going to cheat. No, it doesn't seem to be. So yeah, that'll be hovering over the top of it. And it'll be on a little little stand so it can be moved around if it needs to be. Mick is also working on the 135th Hobby Boss IDF Puma. I have been working on the rollers this week. There's lots of metal and the fiddly bits with this one. Next is the launch system, and then paint and decal. And it's got the chains on there. Good. He's been busy. Mick has been busy.
It's looking good. You are.
Yeah. Struggled with that Puma. No, but he's persevered, pushed on. Well done, Mick. Good work. Matthew Wang's 1/16 Henglong. This is the Mark III. This has been converted, and it's remote controlled and it's reworked and ready for primer. Wow, wow, wow! Do you like those big 1/16 beasts? This is the Tiger 1/16. Modified parts, a Stuck 3, fleshing out the build ready for weld beads. Oh, right, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
on there. Gosh. Well, at that scale, yeah, no. Yeah, there's the starters of it. This is the Berg Panther. Complete scratch build conversion, fleshing it out with building it up, ready to make winch gear and mount the lower chassis.
Cool.
1/16 scales. He'd take a whole model display table up, wouldn't he? Invited him along to display stuff. Have to have a separate section. Gordon Mitchell says, finished my dad's A34 Comet and started on a Spitfire. Oh, no pictures though. No pictures. But that is that. That is complete. This is the end of Sit Rep this week, I believe.
Wonderful.
Dave Skelly said about his submarine. He says it's more of a tub marine. And love a good monogram kit. I think Chris was talking about the Thunder Chief, I think. Julian's one.
Yeah.
Cool. John, have you made any progress today? You've been building stuff hard and fast?
A little bit. I got the jerry can on the back. Not perfect, but it's there, and that's about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna send there's some ammo rack. It's the older load of ammo tins for the 30 cal, the Commander's one.
Yeah.
Goes on the back of the turret. I'm just fiddling around with that at the moment, but that's about all I've done.
Yeah. Well, those little things take a long time to do, don't they?
Yes.
Super fiddly. Thank you, John.
And all I've got to do is try and find the reference photo I was working on, and then I can find out if the one I had does actually have the ammo tins in the back to it.
Okay.
Stop the dog standing all over that bit of photo which I just dropped.
Thank you, John.
Here's me is. Go back down.
See ya. Mr. Marley, what have you been up to?
I've been just last couple of detail-y bits on the Qatari spit. So all I've done is where are we? There we go. That's the hydraulic reservoir for the undercarriage, the hand pump for that. So if that lines up there, yeah. So that's on the Mark 1s. That's the undercarriage hand pump in black, that diagonal bit. And that's the reservoir for it. So I painted that. Put the rubber headrest pad on. What else have I done? Just a couple of bits and pieces. Finally found where the last couple of decals go, which is about 4 or 5 of them there. And then, as I say before, it'll go away until I get back from Hawaii next week. So delicious.
Why?
I'm going to Hawaii.
You mentioned it.
A change from Telford.
Let's take a picture of you in Hawaii. Put on Sit Rep.
Yeah. I'll probably not go to the Pacific Aviation Museum because, well, one, I've been there. Two, my wife is not interested. So I'll go and have a look at other things. But should be fun. And I won't be in this show next week, of course, because I'll be. In fact, I might miss 2 weeks. I might be. Well, in paradise. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Righto. Jim wants to know what unit marking is on the Spitfire.
Well, I will be. Well, here's the thing. So the options for the kit, very quickly, are there we go. It'd be easier if I hold them up. So KLB, which is a New Zealander by the name of Aldir. Hardy's 234 Squadron 1, which is AZH. Or you get the DWK. Who's that? That's, well, it's a couple of people. D. Corfer, J. Ellis, and P. Litchfield of 610 Squadron. So they're the options. But my friend and yours, Mel Mayfield, made me up some miracle masks for this one. So what I believe I'll be doing is this one. I'll hold it up. There we go. That one there. So AZQ Mark A X4009, which is an Australian killed in the Battle of Britain. His aircraft's been recovered. It's up the road from me here, about close, well, under 200 k's away. But it's in a sorry state. But the idea is they're going to return it to flight. So AZQ, I believe. The last one I did, 48 scale Edward one, the engine out. It was that one. And I've got these masks and they're beautiful, and I think I'll be very happy to use them again on a different scale. So that's what I think I'm going to aim for. Plus, it'll be unique.
Yeah.
So, thanks again, Mal.
Very nice.
Almost
I like the little
anytime, mate.
card. What's the card for? Does that come with it?
Oh,
You
it's a
stick it on
sticker.
the show?
It's a sticker they're selling at Fighter World, where I volunteer, to raise money to restore that aircraft. So I grabbed a couple of those.
Nice idea.
And I've been grabbing other bits and pieces. So, well, not parts of the actual aircraft because it's not here. But yeah, it's a fundraiser to rebuild it. It's going to be a long project. But yeah, that'll be, it's a local flavour, so I'll be doing that one.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Marley.
Thank you.
Mal. There you go. Hello.
Wow.
Oh, it's in.
Pilots in,
Mhm.
cockpits all but in. Just got to screw it in and refit the carburetor. Just making sure before I do that all the wires are clear of the screw holes. I mean, but as I predicted, just a case of taking off the carburetor to get the cockpit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a better way of doing it, getting all this done, than just drop. The carburetor didn't actually need to be on either. Yeah, that's coming on. I think I've sort of decided I'm not going to bother painting the undersides because they really won't be seen, but I will be painting the markings on.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
If I do it, it'll take gallons of paint. I've got to get the paint, which I haven't got. I've got the Hinamaru red, so that's not a problem. And the yellow. But anyway, so
cool.
All good. That's moved it on a chunk. It's the next bit with actual airframe is testing stuff, which is where it's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
But I need to have a clearer space than this. It's just the normal mess. So I'll be doing that maybe this afternoon. But I'm still working on the baseboard as well. That's coming on. That's huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
And you're enjoying it. That's good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think partly the enjoyment is oddly partly in the fact that it does get frustrating at times, and it's a case of taking a couple of steps back, taking a deep breath, and going in again. And once you get in there, I've got there's millions of bags and bits of plastic, packaging and stuff just everywhere. I had to tidy up this morning, but there's still stuff everywhere. It just like finish it, keep the ones you've got to keep. I've got little bags with odd screws in and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, you're going to get yourself buried in it, can't you?
Yeah.
Good. Glad you enjoyed
The
it.
way I'm doing, I've got 2 open boxes there, which have got most of the external coloured panels on.
Yeah.
And then 2 more boxes to open, but there's still loads to do.
Yeah, big job. Big job. Julian says, afternoon, Shadow Dwellers. Hello, Julian. Hope you're well, mate.
Afternoon.
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 Goodbye.
Bit late for parade.
He's a bit late for a parade, but he has a free pass. He's all right.
Oh, that's all right.
Right, guys. Thanks very much. I haven't been working on anything at all apart from turn the light on. That's it.
I went backwards.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
did you go back?
Yes.
See
I
if
did.
see if it was any better on the second time round.
Start it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to turn that button off, aren't I? Yeah.
You left us sat there because Steph wasn't available, and we were.
Oh, was he not there?
No,
sure
he was out doing something.
You've been doing this show for 3 years now. I'm sure you'll be able to cope with running it for a little bit.
We can't run it.
You
We
can.
haven't got the extra controls.
No buttons for us.
You don't need any controls.
We're not trusted.
Definitely not.
You can just chat.
Right.
With
The temperature in here is going up. I think it's like a 29 in here now, so I need to leave.
It's going down in here.
Probably not fun.
And yeah, we'll be getting on. You guys will be back on Monday at 12, and then we'll be show on Wednesday and Friday, and then next Sunday. I don't think there'll be a show.
Why not?
Are we out away somewhere?
Saturday.
Milton Keynes is Saturday, isn't it?
Yes.
Crap.
So maybe it won't be. Oh well, if it's there, then it's there. Tune in.
It's getting colder where I am.
Oh, did he?
What's going on?
Poor thing. Right, go and do some fun things for your Sunday. Take care.
I'm going to have my lunch.
And do
Bye,
some more
everybody.
things.
Hello.
Bye.